Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Holy moly, what's going on with the XRPL liquidity pools? Or should I say liquidity pool? What's going on with that right now? Crazy TVL, crazy liquidity, crazy 24-hour volume, and most importantly, crazy 24-hour fees. What's going on over there? What's going on over there? Yeah, you got to factor in a little something, something. But what's going on over there? We're going to get into it. We're going to check it out. Who is Magnetic X? And what are they doing? What do they got going on over there? We're going to look into that a little bit as well. Look, IO.net or GPU.net. Where'd you going? Who you going with? Let's just say who you got. Who you going with? We'll look into that. And is it too late for the RWA play? What is it called? iSwap. Ticker symbol is India X-ray Sierra. Is it too late for that play? We'll get into it. We'll get into that as well. Listen, we'll go over the market. If you can stomach it, we'll go over the numbers. I mean, but the market is just doing what the market does, man. It's just doing what it does, baby. What's going on, J.R. Alcorta? How are you, my friend? Hello from Tejas. Are you familiar with any of the blockchain, JR, associations in Texas? Are you familiar with any? Because I'm told there's, I know there's for sure one, but I'm told there's at least two. And I think that is in addition to any kind of mining organizations going on in Texas. Are you familiar with any, JR? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. So we're going to get into some stuff. Look, we went over the liquidity pools. When they first launched, we checked in maybe 2 or 3 times after. But what's going on? Is it meeting our 7 criteria for entering into a liquidity pool? It wasn't there. It just wasn't there, right? So JR says, yes, I follow a Texas blockchain association. Okay, very good, very good. So is it a Facebook or are they on X? Because Texas, I believe, is going to do. I believe Texas is going to do what Wisconsin did, and take a bet on Bitcoin. Wisconsin, what, 160 million or 106 million, something like that. Yeah, I think Texas is going to do the same thing. I think more and more states are going to do the same thing. Contact Food, what's going on, bro? How are you? Appreciate you checking in, my guy. So look, we're going to get into it. But anyway, the XRPL liquidity pools, they weren't cutting the mustard. They were not cutting the mustard, baby. Like, these liquidity pools had like $1,000 worth of value in them, 5,000 worth of value, 10,000 maybe. Then all of a sudden here, just recently, last few days, maybe week, we found the liquidity pool with millions of dollars in value, millions of dollars in 24-hour volume, listen to me, tens of thousands of dollars of fees in 24 hours. What's going on over there? Well, of course, I didn't chase the game, but I did participate over there just for a few dollars. Yeah, I had to borrow it from Little Miss Crypto Seeds, just a few dollars. And participate, I'm kidding. But I did participate over there with just a few dollars. Let's see what's going on. In less than an hour, I made like $12, 11, 12 bucks. What's going on over there in this liquidity pool? We got to check that out, see what's good. I did reach out to a friend to see in the community, see what do they know about this team over here that's providing this liquidity. What's going on over there? Looks like they started the pool, and why, I keep seeing DexFi.pro keep updating us on the TVL over there. I'm going to get into that for sure. Contact Fu. Contact Fu is like which pool AMM I'm going to get into it. We're going to use I entered the pool using Orchestra, but we're going to look at it. We'll look at it on Orchestra and DexFi.pro. But we're going to share that as well. We got to get into that for sure. Look, while we're waiting for people to get in, I mean, we might as well go over the boring stuff. The market. Let's go over the numbers. We might as well get into the boring stuff. Let's get that over with. Let's get that over with. And also, let me guys know. Let me know. My goodness, let me know in the comments if you're familiar with iXSwap, RWA play, ticker symbol, India, X-ray symbol. Can you let me know? Contact Fu, you guys familiar? JR, do you know about India, X-ray, Sierra, iXSwap? All right, let's go over these numbers. Let's find this madness. Let's find the madness. I looked at over here. Here's the magnetic thing. I look for it. Here it says here contracts the XRPL. No numbers reporting yet over there. So, but anyway, we're going to look at them. We'll take a look. The Telegram is official only. So, I mean, it's no back and forth. And the Twitter, kind of the same thing. So we'll take a look and see what's good. All right, let's go over here. Let me refresh again just to see what's good. Yeah, I don't like the freaking Tate guy came in here and just hammer drained the digital asset space with these different meme coins. I don't like it. He just came in here and just started hemorrhaging, bleeding out the digital asset space community. It's not great. What's going on here? Why does this thing take forever to refresh? Let's go with the numbers. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.45 trillion. And the Bitcoin dominance is at 51.5%. Bitcoin is trading at $64,117 again. And on the 30 days, down 6.6%. Ethereum is trading at $3,475 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 5.1%. Solana is trading at $131 again. It's down 21% on the 30-day. I added to my position on Solana, and I am contemplating staking with Jito to earn some rewards there. There's no sense in having to just sit in cold storage. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm contemplating for sure. It's either going to be Jito or Sanctum. They pretty much do the same thing, liquid staking, LSTs. Sanctum may do an airdrop, but I doubt that I'm going to qualify for this airdrop. So anyway, there it is. And our beloved XRP is trading at 48 cents again. And on the 30-day, it's down 9.2%. Everything's bleeding against Bitcoin. We did the live stream yesterday. My bullish case for Bitcoin over XRP, you should check it out. I think you will find it to be valuable. Look at everything on the 30-day. Look at this. A lot of reds on the 30-day. A lot of reds. The only one position I added to was iXSwap, and I added to Solana. So there it is. Look at the reds on the 30 days. There it is. It's doing what it does. The market is just doing what the freaking market does. Let me see if some more people hopped in the chat before I go over this liquidity pool. Bubba Smith's in the building. Good afternoon, my guy. How are you? Contact Fu says, I'm doing my deep scan of iXSwap. Looks good so far. Yeah, so yeah, interesting thing about iXSwap. It's an RWA play for sure. CEO, co-founders are monsters, like go-getters, like get crap done type people. And they're building a platform around the RWAs for retail. Building an RWA portfolio It's for retail, not United States retail investors. However, because we're being protected. They're looking out for us. So not for US investors, but yeah, for everyone else who wants to invest, they can. And $5 you can invest. $20. Some people are borrowing from their kids, $50 from their kids, and they're investing. But not in the US. Hey, we're being protected. Meanwhile, the great taking is happening. The great taking is happening. It's happening. But we're being protected. Anyhow, what's going on, Bubba Smith? How are you this afternoon, my friend? How are you? How are you? Look, iSwap, interesting platform. I'm going to go over it real quick. Is it too late? Because you gotta look. I had a I had a Crypto Seas community members like, wait a minute. Looked like that looked like it looks like that run has come and gone, baby. Be careful. And he has a point. He has a very, very valid point. But I made an argument for another reason to perhaps consider it. Let's go look at that real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this. Freaking internet. What's going on? Can we get over here to this iSwap, please? There it is. Let's try it. They're doing things a little bit different, just to briefly go over it before we get into these liquidity pools. Their portfolio is a little different. I just gotta wait. I don't know why things are slow. Is it Sunday afternoon? Oh my God. We might move just to get out of this hellhole of the internet hole. Because this is just terrible. Just terrible. What's going on? There it is right here. All right. IXSwap.io. Let's go to the home page. I'm just going to. All right. Real world assetization. They have a launch pad and they're going to have a DEX. How about that? It's pretty cool. Invest and trade real world asset tokens of startups, and it's for all investors. Meaning, you don't have to be accredited to hop on here, which I really, really like. Really, really like. So staking, liquidity, mining, documentation, team, careers, community, got a little ambassador program, which is cool. But yeah, so they got this thing here where invest in your first deal for as low as $1. So it's retail focused. And instead of focusing on things like T-bills and bonds and things that, products that treasuries, they focus on more retail focused stuff like real estate, like wine, like gaming, etc., etc., metaverse, things like that. But invest in your first deal for as low as $1. I like the approach. Here's the gaming thing. Closed deal here says TAURX is a leading biotech company focused on developing innovative treatments for Alzheimer's. So that was the thing they had. Another thing they had is thing you can invest in. SEA Solar Series 1 is the first in the series of ESG-related security tokens backed by real-world assets. Oh, man. Did that close? Oh, man, it did close. Now, people outside of the U.S., farmer in Korea, they could have invested in these with as little as $1. Access to stuff that generally is generally only available to accredited investors / maybe high net worth individuals. And they were able to invest in that. I like it. because they do that. And, getting the token is kind of the access to it. And it's also, maybe you get a better deal. Maybe you get some better benefits because you have the token. But the fact that they're doing it this way, where they're opening this up because of the license and stuff that they got to retail, I like it. And so we invested in this thing months and months and months ago, maybe over a year ago. They're coming up with a launch pad. They're looking into some different things, the marketing, which is interesting. The things they're looking in terms of marketing is very, very interesting. They're actually looking to get into an MLM version of this platform, which is interesting to me. Now, it makes sense because they're primarily focused in Asia. And the Asian community just lives, sleeps, breathes the MLM model. But anyway, so here it is. IX token, liquidity solutions, access new possibilities, infrastructure. So I like to play. I looked at Centrifuge. I looked at Ondu. I looked at iSwap, looked at Polytrade. I lost my Centrifuge tokens because of something stupid. And so they drained that wallet. And I had my Centrifuge on there. But other than that, thank God I caught on before we got to Polygon. So I was able to save the IXX tokens and the Polytrade tokens and the de facto tokens. Discover the power of private market investing. Higher potential returns, higher returns compared to public markets. Higher returns compared to the public market. The sloppy seconds and thirds that most people in the US get access to. The sloppy second and thirds. Particularly in the case of private equity and venture capital investments. Diversification risk and volatility. Provides diversification benefits by spreading risks across different assets and industries. Access to unique investment opportunities. Tax benefits. Some private market investments can provide tax benefits. Didn't know that. Inflation protection, there it is. Seen in, Some of the partners and the stakeholders here. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just going over what I went over and why we, invested in this ways back. We didn't chase the game with this. We didn't chase the game. I don't know, $50, $40, didn't chase the game initially. And we just added to this thing. So there it is. Some of the things that they got going on here. Which is interesting to me. And they do an AMA, I believe they do it once a month. They do an AMA. The latest AMA is on their YouTube channel. Highly recommend you check it out. Even if you just listen to the first 10 minutes, it'll give you just about everything you need to know about what they got going on at iXSwap. But here's the issue that we got to look at right now. Here's the thing we have to consider, if we want to take our hard-earned fiat and maybe look at something like this. And it's essentially the timing. That's why I put in the thumbnail, is it too late for iXSwap? So if we go here, so it looks like I missed out on a 7.4% better thing there. But here it is right here. So this is CoinGecko. Market cap is 119 million. That's kind of low to mid, 119 million. Market cap, fully diluted, 122 million. That's very nice. 24-hour trading fee, volume, 538,000, 500,000. Circulating supply is 174 million out of a total supply of 180 million. These, for me, in the crypto season's home, for me, these are good numbers. That's 80-something%. That's, yeah, that might even be 90%. I don't know. Yeah, it's 90%. Circulating supply to total supply. Total supply is 180 million. Circulating is 174. So you don't have to worry about the unlocks and the vesting periods being done and just eating you up as they rid themselves of the vesting period tokens. It's kind of like has already happened. So that's a nice number there. I think 100 and something million is still valuable in terms of market cap. I think it's on Polygon and Ethereum, and it's also going to be integrated into the base chain. Here's the issue. On the 1 year, it's up 32, almost 3,300% on the 1 year. On the 1 year. And since its inception, which was October of 2023, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, this is the gain. That's a massive gain. 683,000 percentage gain. Right? So it's only 27% from its all-time high. Another thing to consider. Only 27%, 27.5% from its all-time high. Something to consider. I look at this as a long-term play. I think the model that they got going on is good, and that they're making this access available to everyone. I think that's good. And the fact that they're focusing in the Asian market, I think good as well. On the AMA call, they said, you know, the KYC was light. It was a light KYC. That's what he said. He said it's a light KYC. It's a KYC, you know, but it's kind of like a light one, right? Not, you know, no interview process, right? You don't have to sell your soul, but they do a KYC in that. They want your name, they want your, you know, information. And I would say a light KYC is kind of like a centralized exchange ID process. Yeah, not much to it, right? Fill out some stuff, take a copy of your stuff, send it, kind of deal. But the AMA, again, they do it once a month. They got a YouTube channel, so it's like a fully doxed deal. And the YouTube channel, both the founders hop on, and then they have someone who kind of moderates. He may be like the CMO or something like that. Let's see if we can find their YouTube page. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't find it. There's the YouTube page, 780 subscribers. Again, the first 10 minutes for me says a lot about who they are in this video here. This is an AMA. You can see they got monthly AMAs. The reason why I say that is he points out a very, very, I think, big difference. And we talked about this months and months ago. We kept saying, you know, the RWAs is going to be a big narrative, but unfortunately for us as US investors, we can only really participate in the token of the project. We can't go buy OUSSG. We can't go buy products, the tokenized products on the platform, right? There's a limit to them. The access is not full. It's not a level playing field in terms of access to the actual products beyond the token. And they sought out to do it differently, to do it differently, to not only give you access to the token, but access to the products that are on there. I think that is a massively, massively smart move, personally. I think that's smart. But that has to resonate with you. Does that make sense to you, to make it available to everyone as opposed to just a few? I think that makes sense. But there it is right there if you want to check it out. That's the video that I watched. It's only 42 minutes, but they do a good Q&A as well. But, you know, if you really want to know the kind of the heartbeat of the project, you can see it's kind of like the founder, co-founder, and the other guy was like the CMO type dude. This particular one they did this on a Twitter Spaces and then uploaded to YouTube. So there's no faces here. I've done my homework on the CEO, Julian Kwan. He's been involved in a number of projects before. Let's see if I can do something here. And I feel like he did something a long time ago with the project that we were in. But anyway, you can do your homework on that and kind of see. Let me pull this up real quick.
Explosion of
So there they are there. Julian Kwan, CEO and co-founder of Investa X. Aaron Ung, CEO and co-founder of iSwap. And then Gene Maruyama is the VP of marketing for InvestX and iSwap. So on these dudes, that type of deal. So that's the thing that consider is the timing of it. And do you have what we call a time horizon for something like this, right? Short term. Let's see. Internet is so bad at that. Let's go over here to the stream. And then we'll get into orchestra finance. See what's good. I have Contact Fu. I have. James Mansfield, Midtown Manhattan. What do you mean, Midtown Manhattan? What do you mean, bro? Are you checking in from New York? You checking in from my stomping grounds, bro? What do you mean, Midtown Manhattan here? What's good? What is good, my guy? Says walled gardens and silos. I have. Contact Fu says, have you heard of using things like a Palau ID to handle some KYC geographic problems? I've heard of such a thing. I have a good friend in the community who has done such a thing. Yep. So I've heard of that. And I have a friend who's done it. And I'm told that it works well. You know, from all that protection we're trying, from all that protection the U.S. regulators are trying to provide, saving us all. So tell me what's good, James Mansfield. Are you from or hanging out from my old stomping grounds? Got Midtown Manhattan in the building. Midtown Manhattan. Is that right? Let me know. So let me do a live chat here too. Let's do a live chat. You did a video on it and the process. You did. Contact Fu says he did a video on the process of the Palau ID. Nice. Because in the end, they're not looking out for us. They are not looking out for us, James Mansfield. They're not. Yeah, I know, but you got Midtown Manhattan. Are you from Midtown Manhattan? Right? They're not looking out for us. I'm glad to hear you said that, my friend. Oh, you are? Okay. James Manfield said, yes, Midtown Manhattan. Nice, very nice. That's my old stopping. Well, New York is my old stopping ground. 29th Street. Okay. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. I went to high school in Manhattan, junior high school in Manhattan. I went to Simon Baruch Junior High School. And then went to Brooklyn Tech. Javon 999 is in the building. It says, hi all, and no live stream notifications. Freaking YouTube. The only thing I can recommend is to kind of un-notification thing and then re-notification thing. That's the only, thing I can recommend. I don't know why that happens with the notifications. I really don't. It's just so super frustrating. Super frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, James. So, yeah, where'd you go to high school in New York? Very cool to meet a fellow New Yorker on the stream. Fellow New Yorker in the stream. That's very cool. All right, so you guys want to get into this liquidity pool, see what's going on right now. Oh, you went to high school in New Jersey. Interesting. I hung out in New Jersey for a little bit. In Roselle, New Jersey. As a matter of fact, Roselle, New Jersey. I ran around there for a little bit. Roselle, a little small town. Everything in Roselle was named Roselle. Roselle Pharmacy, Roselle Bank, Roselle Laundromat. That's how small it was. Everything was named Roselle. What was it? Roselle, I believe what it was. Nice, New Jersey. Gotcha. All right, so are you familiar with that school, Simon Baruch Junior High School in New York? Junior high? I used to travel all the way from Brooklyn to go there. All right, let's go over these liquidity pools, man. What's going on right now? I'm telling you, it's going to shock you. You see these numbers. It's going to shock you when you see these freaking numbers going on. And I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's going to shock some folks. It's going to shock some people. I'm shocked. I'm going to refresh this just to see if these numbers are still accurate. We're on orchestra.finance. There it is. The liquidity right now is, and these things change quickly. So do the APR. So you got to understand that. Be careful. Be careful. I put $110 in here. Be careful. Be careful. Don't chase the game, baby. Don't chase the game. Let the game come to you. Let this thing prove itself out before you put any significant money in here. So this liquidity and this XRP magnetic X token has a 0.99% fee. So let's go over some of the things that we look at when we want to enter into liquidity pool. Number one thing, the assets. XRP and magnetic. If the pool went one side or the other, would you be happy with both assets? It's something to consider. Something to consider. It's the number one consideration, in my opinion. If you put XRP in and it went all XRP, would you be good? If you put XRP in, or put XRP in and it went all to magnetic, this magnetic X, would you be good with that? So you got to factor that in. Definitely want to factor that in. And then the next thing is the liquidity, or what they call TVL. I'm a big fan of 1 million or more. That's just me. That's my thing. 1 million or more. 250 is okay. 250K is okay. 500K is okay. For me, I like 1 million or more. Right? Right now, this thing has 3,567,615 in liquidity. The volume on the 24 hours, another thing you want to look at. What's the volume? What's going on? Oh, I should say this as well. The correlation. You want to track the correlation. You want these things moving in tandem. Up or down, don't matter, but in tandem will be better. Obviously, you'd like them to be sideways in tandem to up in tandem. You want them to be as correlated to each other as you possibly can get. Unfortunately, Magnetic X doesn't have, you can't check it anywhere as far as that is concerned on DeFi Llama. You can do XRP, but you can't do Magnetic. So, but I mean, that doesn't kill the game. That's not the end of the deal just because you can't do that one part. But just know that you can't do that. The 24-hour volume. Ideally, you like it to be as much as liquidity or more, ideally, but it's not a game break. It's not a game changer. It doesn't, if it doesn't match that. But this is 2,159,000 in 24-hour volume going on. In and out, trade, whatever. The APR is a guesstimate. Don't put that down and think it's a contract and call your lawyers. It's not a contract. It's not a guarantee. It's a guesstimate. The guesstimate is based on the fees. It'll tell you here as well, based on the activity. APR is based on the current liquidity and the fees collected by the pool for the past 24 hours. Note that this is an estimate provided for your convenience only and by no means represents guaranteed returns. Okay? Updated 23 minutes ago. APR, 273%. So the other thing is to consider is how is the asset trending, the base asset, which would be XRP. What's that going on right now? That's kind of trending sideways, and what is sideways at 48 to, what is it, 48 to 54 cents, 48 to 55 cents. It's kind of in that range. We can probably use Gecko Terminal to find the trend on this. Probably, I don't know. Magnetic, I don't know. I don't know. But we can look at XRP, see where the base XRP is trending. Let's see. I don't know if this liquidity pair is on the XRPL. Liquidity on the XRPL pools is very, very new. So it's probably not being tracked by TradingView, Dex Screener, Gecko Terminal. Like, it's just probably it's just not, right? Let's look at XRP and TradingView. It's been ranging. It doesn't look great. Let's check it out on TradingView here. You can click that on. Go to CoinGecko to use their thing there. I'm going to look at Gecko Terminal as well. All right, so this is, what is that? 1 hour chart. That's the 1 hour chart for XRP. You see that? That's not great, right? 50 cents, 48 cents. That's the 1 hour chart. See, that says 1 hour. Go to the day. This is the daily chart. Every candle represents a day. That's sideways, sure. That's 48 to 55%, sure. That's right. It's just not great. That's okay. So remember, every one of these red and green things you see is a day. So that's if you drew a line here, you drew a line there, 30 days, that's kind of like the range there. And if you want to concentrate the liquidity pool, you would probably do 53 cents to 48 cents, somewhere around there. But in any case, so that's okay. You want it ranging this way or upwards, as far as the trend, you want it ranging sideways or going up. So, and that is versus the dollar, okay? That's versus the dollar. Again, I doubt that this is going to be on Gecko Terminal or Dex Screener. I really do. But we can check. Let's check Gecko Terminal. Gecko Terminal. Just, well, we don't want Solana. What's going on? Can we just do Gecko Terminal? By the way, we learn on all this stuff on the Patreon, in the Patreon group, patreon.com/Gulf Whiskey Mastermind. Mastermind obviously is spelled out. So I doubt it, man. Should I try it? Should I enter this in? I'm going to enter it in and see. Like, I just doubt that this is being tracked here. We'll see, though. Let's see. Let's see what's good. No results found. Oh, wait a minute. I put that in the wrong way. Let's do this. No results found. So, So you can't try to check the trend. I showed you the trading view. That's kind of like the best you're going to get. Kind of like the best you're going to get. there. So, and you can't track the trend. You can't check for some kind of correlation on DeFi Llama. Magnetic is not on there either, right? So this kind of is what it is. You can go to DeFi Llama as well, right? And you can check correlation tool here, right? Go here to correlation. And you want the 1 month and the 7 day, but let's put XRP. Here's XRP. See, XRP, you can track it, right? You can check the 1 month and the 7 day to see a correlation in other pools, but we don't have any other pools right now. We're going to have a USD thing that's going to be significant or stable significant. But anyway, can't do it. So I go here to add, and we try to do mag. Try to do magnetic. We're not getting anything, right? So unfortunately, again, XRPL liquidity pools, too new to track anything, unfortunately. All right, so here's the pool. I mean, those are good numbers, fam. Those are good. Don't chase the game. Okay. I put $110 in here. Okay. Don't chase the game, fam. Please do not chase the game. Let it come to you. This pool ain't going anywhere, but you want to check that volume. This volume could go from 3 million to 500,000. Right? It could go from 3 million to 500,000. So I don't know if it was VET or if it was what's the other one? Panos, who talked about liquidity and how well the DEX was handling liquidity. I think it was VET. So let me see if I can't find it. I did save it for you guys, I thought. Here's VET right here. Is this the one? Yeah. VET said just now, this was like an hour, 2 hours ago, just now 3 million XRP outflow from the XRP Ledger automated market maker. The XRPL automated market maker captured this volatility. Do you understand? And distributed $20,000 in fees to the people of the pool. Are you catching what I'm putting down? Are you seeing what I'm saying? That's the difference in this AMM versus other AMMs. And I'm talking about all other AMMs. It harvests it harvests volatility. Let me say that again. The XRP AMM captured this volatility and distributed 20,000 in fees to the people of the pool. The XRP Ledger DEX is processing this volatility without issues, safe, low fees, and settled in seconds. Someone asked, well, what's the inflow? Well, you can't take something out if something's not put in. What the world? Anyway, VET answered the question. The flow is still positive on a weekly basis, specifically because the TBL spike just happened in the past days. So that did just happen. I said that because we have been checking. We have been checking. So again, that 3 million could be 500,000 in a day or so or less. So you have to pay attention to, and don't chase the game. He says you can use XRP. Which platform do I use? Which platform do I use to hop onto the XRPL liquidity pools? That shouldn't be I'm just being frank. Unless this dude is 90 days, 120 days into this game, that shouldn't be a question. We as content creators have to do a better job, and community members have to do a better job of educating the community. That should not be a question. But anyway, that does answer it because he's a good dude. You can use xpmarket.com, orchestra.finance, anados.finance, dexfi.pro, and moy-finance.xyz. My favorite to use is dexfi.pro. For me, it gives more detailed information. I recommend for sure beginners use Orchestra Finance. It's enough information, but it's not going to overwhelm you. Not going to overwhelm you. It's enough information. Okay. Anados Finance is the same thing. It's enough information. It's not going to overwhelm you. DexFi is a little bit more for a medium to more sophisticated investor in terms of these liquidity pools. In terms of liquidity pools. So just understand that. A lot of people love the DexFi.pro. They just love they don't care if they're new or beginning or what, they love it. They like, man, this UI UX is awesome. So there you go. I'm waiting for this lending protocol to get going, and I'll be leveraging DexFi.pro with that for sure. So there it is there. Think about that. 20,000. Look, these fees, I've been in a bunch of liquidity pools, and those the 24-hour fees on this thing is cray. Again, this is just a thing. It just kind of happened. Like Vet said just a few days ago, okay? So just understand that. Just understand. A few days ago. Just understand that APR could go from 273 to 50%. Is that a bad APR? 50% APR. Is that bad? You getting 50% APR on your money somewhere else? Just understand that, right? These fees is cray. Okay? That's Brooklyn for crazy. $25,502 paid to the people in the liquidity pool. I put $115 in there like an hour and a half ago. It's $127. I put $110 in there. Sorry, $110 in there. Generally, in liquidity pools, to make, well, how much is that? Why can't I do math? I put 110 in there. It's 127. That's $17.
Well, that's more than 10%.
That's more than 10%. In an hour. I'm just saying, I don't want to get, look, don't chase the game. Let the game come to you. I'm just saying, I've been in liquidity pools on Orchestra, on Orca and Solana, on Base, on Aerodrome, on Sui, on Turbo's platform. Okay, those numbers, you strive for $10 in a day. You strive for that, and generally you got to put 2,000 to 3,000 in the pool, generally, to get that kind of numbers that I got in an hour. I'm just saying, I am not telling you to enter the liquidity pool. I'm just telling you my experience. Okay, it's just hugely important that you understand it. I'm sharing my experience in being in concentrated liquidity pools. It's not, well, I don't know. I mean, the liquidity of XRP is kind of on the XRPL is kind of concentrated. So is it a concentrated liquidity pool? I mean, you're not selecting full range. You're not selecting a range here. So I don't know if it's a concentrated liquidity pool. But anyway, this is just my experience. I'm just saying, I didn't even do any vote thing on the fee. So the fee is 0.99%. That means it costs you 0.99% to enter, 0.99, and it costs you 0.99% to enter. So if I'm up 10%, if I exit right now, I'm going to get 9%. You understand? That's how that works. But I'm just saying, that's pretty good. I'm not going to chase the game. I'm telling you right now, I'm not chasing the game. I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to see what's good. I'm going to take a look at it tonight. I'm going to take a look at it tomorrow probably and look to change the position. Okay. But that's good. Those are good numbers. 20,000 in fees. Yeah. So anyway, let me know what you think. I don't want to tell people to get into something. I just don't want to tell people to do it. I'm just, my mantra. My mantra is don't chase the game, let the game come to you. That's my mantra. So I put 110,000. Okay. Just, it is what it is. Kung Tech Fu says the APR magnetic DEX for this pair is 81%. That's correct. And I believe DEX5.Pro has the same one as well. Are you in it already, Kung Tech Fu? JR, thank you. JR says, amazing video providing information to the community. Thanks, my guy. I appreciate that. Keyless is in the building. Lady of Crypto is here. What's going on? What's going on? Contact Fu says, I'm a chase. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck. You don't have to rewind, Keyless. You want me to go over it with you again? Just let me know. I'll go over it. Keyless says, I'm going to have to rewind this live, LOL, to see where this is at. I can show you. Just let me know if you want me to do that. The real big wheel is in the building. What's going on, my guy? The real big says, what's good, Siege? I was on Tim Draper's company's website, and this man is deep in crypto. Oh, yes, indeed. Tim Draper? Oh, yes. Without question. This dude was buying Bitcoins in the six figures worth of Bitcoin, going to auctions and snatching up all that Bitcoin. Snatching it all up. It's okay. I don't want to mess it up for the live people. It would be easy for me to go back. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. Oh, so you're on the magnetic one. What do you know? What do you know about this magnetic group? I don't know much about them. Oh, I forgot to go over that part. I'm going to go over their website. They got a couple of interesting things going on there, but I'm just saying I don't know anything about them. I'm not saying they're a scam or anything. I'm saying I don't know. I know they got the dice thing. I know they just started this bounty thing for referrals and stuff. I'm just saying I don't know enough about them. But it's my guess that these guys are the ones doing this liquidity stuff. Okay, so my friends reached back out to me. Okay, let's go, DEX5.Pro. Let's go. They said that they're all set. I asked them about the lending protocol if they were excited about it, and they said they got the UI is ready, just waiting for the protocol to get through and get approved and get fully built out. So that's good. So yeah, so that's kind of my thing. Contact Food, do you know anything about the team over there or anything? All right, so let's take a look over at Magnetic. Look, I'm in it, but I didn't chase the game. 110 bucks doesn't bother me. You know, if it goes all into this Magnetic X token that is valued in XRP, I think it's like 5,000 XRP for one Magnetic, something like that. It's not right. It's liquid. If I want to exit out of Magnetic, I can exit out of it into XRP or exit out of it into some other thing. So I'm not worried about that thing. I'm just saying I don't know anything about the team. But let's take a look at their site real quick before I get off here. 54 minutes. Contact food providing some liquidity. Say it's gonna chase the game. That's funny. What is that? No, I'm in the same boat. They are a little mysterious. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I mean, I get that in 2016 and 2017. I just don't get it now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But hey, everybody's got to make their own decisions for what they want to do, right? With their anonymity or, being public or whatever. All right, so let's take a look over there real quick. So here's xmagnetic.org. This is the DEX here. So this is, where's their just their regular site? No, that's their white paper. I looked over their white paper today. This is the site. That big red can, I was like, what's going on over there? That might have been the exit. But let's go to just .org. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. This is xmagnetic.org. Okay. Trade on the DEX, classic tools, swap. AMM tells you about the AMM. Farming tells you about what's going on there. Bounty hunt is a new thing. Farming, they're saying, is hot. Because, I mean, yeah, they got a pool here doing this thing. They got a bounty hunting is a new thing. No token. You earn bounty and you earn some points and you get more magnetic if you want to play a dice thing. And it's trying to connect back. It's connecting back now, but yeah, it's Wi-Fi. What's going on? I might have lost you guys for just a second. The host will be right back. So hopefully everyone stayed. Yeah, so that was crazy. Cray internet. So let me try and do that again. That was weird. Just went out. Just went out for no reason. Share this real quick. Bubba Smith says you're back. Thank you, bro. Is my voice out? Uh-oh. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, hopefully my voice is here, though. Kilo says, no, the voice is okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So let's go here. So there it is, right? AMM, DICE, right? A creative thing that got a little creativity going on here. I like that. Obviously, they started that liquidity pool. That would be my guess. And maybe that was a coordination between Zahao and I don't know, who knows, right? Maybe they all came together and decided to, to fund the liquidity pool. I don't know. But anyway, that's what it is. So there it is there. I remember this was a beta thing at one time, months ago. I checked this out. It was beta or something like that. I turned XRP content creator onto them in terms of the bridging thing. So they've come a long way. And I think that Axelar is going to help everybody. It's going to help everybody, I believe. So you got the XRP Ledger. And if you hit this, I'm sure this is going to go to Zahao. What has got him? Yeah, XRP Ledger and Zahao. So it feels like people know about them, but they try to stay very private. So So I talked to some other people who are building on the XRPL, and they say that they like to keep private, that the team from Magnetic likes to keep private. So just consider that. But if you don't chase the gain, right? If you don't, if you don't put four figures in this thing, or right, if you don't put way too much that then you can afford to lose. I mean, I like the idea of earning $12, $17 in an hour. So if that's any indication of what's going to happen, Ripple get that stable coin going and they pair that up. If that's any indication, again, I don't know. I don't know. But if that's any indication, and these are two assets, this is not even a stable asset. If it was a stable asset, anyway, there it is. There it is there. So let me show you these numbers again. This is Orchestra Finance. Let me go to the pools. Hold on a second. You can see my liquidity, $127. I put $110 in here, and it's at 127. And it's 2 hours later. Just saying. So let's go to the pool. Here it is here. There's just 7 things that you want to consider. We went over the 7 things. Number 1 is the assets, XRP Magnetic. How you feel about them? What's your thoughts on them? If you had to hold one for a year, are you good with that? Right. Second thing is going to be probably the TVL. Yeah, I said TVL. How much liquidity is in the pools? I mean, $10 in liquidity, that's not a great number, right? So I like to enter pools that are $1 million or more. This has 3.5 million in liquidity. That's a good pool. Now, the next thing you got to look at is the volume, the 24-hour volume, because this is where the fees are going to happen, right? You need some back and forth. You need some trading going on, right? So it's 2 million, 2.1 million in 24 hours. That's significant. Okay. Just those are great numbers. So those are great numbers. Correlation, we can't really check. We can't check it. The XRPL in terms of DeFi and in terms of, liquidity pools is too new. Gecko Terminal is not tracking them. DeFi Llama is not tracking. Deck Screen is not tracking. You can't really check the correlation. You're going to have to just, keep paying attention to the pool, looking at the fees, looking at the time in the market. I always say the timing in the market is the most important thing. For me, when are you getting in an XRP? If you're taking dirty, nasty fiat, when are you getting in? Are you getting in at a good price? Is 48 cents a good price to you? You got to factor that in. In my opinion, the base pair, we call it like the base in the pair is the first asset, XRP. Is that a good entry for you? I mean, is that good? I think it's good, but do you think that's a good one? I do, right? This APR is a guesstimate. That's a guesstimate number. It's a guesstimate. It's based upon the liquidity and the fees. 273%. Okay, I'm just telling you my experience. That's a good number. Okay, APR is based on the current liquidity and the fees collected. Current liquidity and the fees collected by the pool for the past 24 hours. Note, this is an estimate provided for your convenience only, and by no means represents guaranteed returns. Why am I reading this? Because I don't want people getting mad at me to end in this liquidity pool. It's 3.5 million today. When they wake up tomorrow, it's 500,000. And the APR is down to 50%. Okay. Just understand the APR is a guesstimate. And that number is updated about an hour ago. Right. So there it is there. What you'll most likely have to do is go to swap with your XRP, most likely, and swap some XRP for MAG. Swap some XRP there, you put an amount in, let's say 20 XRP, that's only $9. Let's do 25 XRP, 30 XRP, 2 XRP. That's $10 of XRP, $10 of magnetic, 22 XRP, 22. Right, just kind of do your little thing there. And then you would just swap it. And then once you swap it, you just go back to the pool and you deposit 22 XRP. You put 22 in there and it'll tell you the mag, and you'll have that mag because you swapped for it, right? And there it is. It's that simple. Looks like I don't have enough, still don't have enough mag. So I probably would have to swap 23 XRP to do it. If it says insufficient MAG, you just swap 23 XRP instead, or you go down. That probably would work. Oh, nope. Let's see. Nope, you're gonna have to get more MAG, looks like. So that's what you would do. You go get more MAG by increasing from 20 to 25 XRP or something like that. And that would take care of it. And then that's it. It'll give you an LP token thing. Let's see here. Go pools. My pool. There's the pool I'm in. It shares my liquidity of $127. LP token 1,040. I don't know what that is. 1,410. Is that 1,041? Anyway, 1.41K LP tokens. I'm not even getting a percentage of the pool. It's a 0-something percentage. And again, in an hour or so, $17 and change in thing here. Let me refresh. Yeah. So and if you're getting the rewards in XRP and MAG, I believe. I know for sure XRP. It would be nice if they showed you what the fees are that you're earning, like on what asset. Is it XRP and MAG? Is it just XRP? That would be super, super cool to see that. But in any case, there it is there. And you would just hit withdraw, and you would withdraw $63 in XRP and $63 and change and MAG tokens. And then after you withdraw, you got to make a decision. Are you going to swap your MAG for XRP and take your, extra $17 and do something with it? Maybe you're going to buy, go get some pizza. You can, because you can get XRP onto an exchange and you can get that money into your wallet in like a half a second. It's pretty fast. So something you can do there. So that's just kind of it. So right now it looks like there's 1,188 people in this pool. I think I'm kind of with Contact Fu. I can't contact Fu. I can't violate my own laws, man. I can't violate my own principles. Contact Miss Crypto. Miss Crypto, she's like, first of all, she's like math brilliant. She says, wait a minute, that's 10% like in an hour? When do you get 10% every hour? So she's like, chase the game, baby. 10% in an hour? Oh. Yeah, it's very true about cross-mark wallet contact rule. Just don't know if, I did a video about that too, not too long ago. It's just Gem is just working really, just works smooth, baby. Gem works smooth. I'm just saying. Gem extension works really, really smooth. Obviously, Xamarin is, the mobile app. It's the one for sure. That's right. 50% is still higher than magnetic. There you go. That's right. Joe says, can anyone tell what an XRP AMM has paid out in a month and 1 month? Anyone? No. It had, and unfortunately, Joe, there just hasn't been enough liquidity to kind of do that. I doubt. Now, I don't know, but I doubt that anyone was in these XRPL AMMs when they first launched and stayed in them. I doubt it, but I don't know. This is something that I'm going to be in for a month, so you can check back a month from that. But did you just see my numbers for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours? Did you see those numbers, Joe? Kung Tech Boo says, sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. What'd you say? Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, baby. So that's contact Fu saying that, fam. That's contact Fu saying that. Okay. So there we are. I wanted to share that with you guys because it's important. And generally, Hydro says, yeah, the numbers don't lie. That's right. That's right, Hydro. I mean, generally, I'm saying my experience in being in different platforms, in different ecos on different chains, those numbers are the numbers in this liquidity pool are awesome. And they tend to change, okay, over a period of time. They tend to change. They could change in 3 hours. They could be completely different numbers. So just understand that. It could be completely different numbers. 200, it's just kind of what it is because what people do is you get people who go around and they go around chasing liquidity because they violate these principles here. That's why they do it. They just see it, an APR number, and they go chase the APRs. Okay. So I don't know if that's going to happen here. Right now in the XRPL, we got one pool going on is doing this thing. And I'm telling you, it's Wi-Fi again messing. I'm telling you, that those numbers are phenomenal. Wi-Fi is killing me right now. I just feel like you're on Wi-Fi, right? Fine. Now, and it's just kind of what it is, right? 110. Yeah. 127. So that's $17 and change. 15%, yeah. If you chase an APR, says Contact Fu, it must be in tandem with the utility of the coin and team behind the coin. Yeah, you can't. The number one for me, the number one rule is the asset. It's not the APR. It's the asset. Because generally in the liquidity pair, you generally earn the assets in the pair. So who cares if I'm getting 1,000% APR on Blue Devil coin? Like you see what I'm saying? Like who cares? But if this pool went to 50% APR from 200 something, I'm not leaving. Why would I leave? The assets are valuable. That's just me. That's just me. The only thing I consider is when the 24-hour volume is not there. If the 24-hour volume is not there, so after the assets, if the 24-hour volume is there, I'm not going to be earning the assets and fees because the volume's gone, right? So if that volume goes down, there's no fees to be earned. That's when I look to, exit. That's me. It's me personally. Right? It's kind of me personally. So there it is, fam. Look. Yeah, the asset should have some degree of sustainability, says Contact Fu. 1,000%. The asset's the most important part. Like, I know everyone thinks it's the APR. It's not. Trust me, I went through that in my early days, 2016, 2017. I was trading the most valuable asset in the digital asset space, Bitcoin, for dumb assets. They were scam assets because I was looking at the APR and I was looking at APR, daily APR. Yeah, I'm buying Bitcoin for less than $1,000. 600, 800 bucks. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So anyway, assets most more part. For sure. The assets. It's about the assets. All right, fam. So there it is. Any questions? You guys got any questions? Let me know. Hey, Joe, check back in a month, bro. Check back in a month with us. I'll let you know. I'm just saying right now, 15.5%. It's not bad. it's not bad, but there is zero guarantee of the zero guarantee. Don't know how long it's gonna last. It might last only hours. It might only last only hours. Contact Fu, how long you been in on the magnetic pool? How many days, hours? You care to share how long? You've been in it a few weeks, so you're doing okay then. You're doing okay. Been in a few weeks. See, few weeks. Contact Fu. So are you at 30 days yet? Because Joe wants to know if anyone can tell how much the AMM pays. And it's not really AMM, yeah, well, it is because the AMM is doing its thing. Have you been in more than 30 days? You said a few weeks, so you're probably at 2 or 3 weeks, huh? But yeah, today's my first day for this one. Oh, yep. So you've been in for 30 days. So you care to share, kind of what a 30-day look for you looks like? You could share, I don't know. You could share daily, you could share, rough estimate in 30 days, how much you made or whatever, based on how much you put in, kind of like deal. But look, I'm just sharing, Joe. I'm just sharing. I'm sharing my personal position. 15.5% in about 2 hours. I mean, I'm telling you, those numbers are crazy. And I'm also telling you, there's no guarantee that in 3 hours from now, it's going to be the same numbers. Or tomorrow, the numbers are going to be the same. All right, fam. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you so much for checking in. Contact Fu. I appreciate you, my guy. Joe and Bubba Smith, I appreciate you guys checking in. Keyless, the lady of crypto, thanks for checking in this afternoon. The real big whale checked in. I appreciate you being here, bro. James Manfield from NYC checked in. XRP plus XLM equals everything. I hear you, James. I hear you. Javon checked in. Appreciate you checking in, my guy. Who was first in the building? JR, I think, was first. JR Quarter from Texas. Al Quarter from Texas checked in. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of my live streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.